I saw the hat and I got excited and I was like, "Ooh, somebody country like me." But then I don't know.
Do you have a problem with kids? One kid.
Okay, so to answer that question, deal breakers, someone who lives with their parents.
Okay.
You know, if I was a hard worker and I've been on this job for a long period of time, but within the last month or two, if I came home and I started complaining, I just wanted to know how you would go about, conversating with me. So what's your relationship with God currently?
Yeah, on here, let's go, okay, go. Yeah. She wanna make me her wife, but I don't wanna be her wife, okay. Slide by in the motherfucking range, I do the dash in the vintage, yeah.
YouTube, what is good with y'all? I'm back again with another Pop the Balloon reaction video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this video. Let me know what else I should be reacting to. 98% of y'all not subscribed, so if you fuck with the video, then tap in and subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Check out my playlist to see my other Pop the Balloon reaction videos, and let's get right into it.
Welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Psalm Williams.
Psalm. How old are you?
I'm 29 years old.
29. Okay. What do you do?
I am a security operations specialist, and I also sing a little bit.
Okay. Nice. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Oh, well, I like to read a little bit. I like to go for walks. I like to make music, so I sing, and I've been dibbling and dabbling and rapping a little bit. So
Okay.
I like to do positive music. So really, music is more so what I'm into.
Okay. So, what do you look for in a woman?
Ooh, one, she's beautiful, God-fearing, someone who understands what love is. Not just the cliche meaning of it all, but someone who actually understands what love is, that being biblical and also what it takes to properly love somebody.
Okay. So now, what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers, someone who lives with their parents.
Okay.
The reason why I say that is because it's okay if you live with your parents, I guess, but it's like if you've never lived outside of your parents' home.
Okay.
I should have said it like that, but
Okay. Got it. That's your only deal breaker?
yes.
Okay.
I would say that's my deal breaker.
Got it. All right. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there to see why Shan's popping. So
When no one had popped their balloon, I was really surprised because I get it. You know, I think that there's been a lot of like all over the place energy in this episode, and I feel like he comes with a very like classy, masculine. You know, I know that one girl said she wanted somebody country. He definitely looks country based on the boots and the hat. So it's just like I think he's bringing a lot of masculinity. Like he's just a regular guy, you know, and he has a good job. He's well spoken. Nothing like no big deal breaker about him. He doesn't look too great. He doesn't look too bad. He's just a good standard guy. But I was kind of surprised. Like even though I think he's great, he has covering up his hair, so we don't know if he's bald. Then the girl popped because she said his deal breaker is living with your parents. Like I'm surprised anybody on this show is still living with their parents. That's surprising to me. But what really surprised me is the girl with the curly hair did not pop because he's not tall, and she always says that the guys that have been out here aren't tall enough for her. So maybe she's changing her mind. I don't fucking know. But let's get right into it.
if we can have your name and age.
Mecca, and I'm 26.
Okay. Mecca, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So I do live with my mom. I'm a full-time law student, and I have always lived by myself, like since 16. But I mean, you did say that, so I just popped. Yeah, that's
Makes
it.
sense.
Okay. And now is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Head to toe. She looks nice. She came dressed to impress.
Thank you. Let's go here. Your name and age.
My name's Yasmin. I'm 26.
Okay. Yasmin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Can I ask a question first? Where are you from?
I'm from Austin, Texas.
Okay, so you Texas country. I don't know. It's just I saw the hat and I got excited and I was like, "Ooh, somebody country like me." But then I don't know. It's just something. I apologize, but
No,
you seem great, and I wish
yeah.
you the best on your career.
Thank you so much. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
All right. So
You're
you
beautiful
popped
too, by the way.
because.
I don't know. I just can't put my finger on it, but it's just a no for me.
Okay. Okay, no problem. She's someone that's your type?
that. Yeah, she's beautiful.
Thank you.
I think she got a beautiful smile. I love the
Thank you.
dress. She's beautiful from head to toe.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Thank you. All right, let's head back this way. So we do have 5 remaining ladies. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Yes. So I guess my first question would be, it's more of a scenario.
Okay.
So if I was a hard worker, which I am, and I've been on a job for a long period of time, let's say maybe 2 years, but within the last month or two, I came home and I was complaining more so. How would you go about speaking to me? What would you say?
Okay. Name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Kara, and I'm 28. I actually like someone who's very like communicative, like that talks about their feelings. I'm real sappy like that, so I'm always asking, "How are you feeling?" So I don't think it would be complaining to me. It'd just kind of be you expressing how you feel, and I don't think I would say much because that's just how I am. I would probably try to console you or try to figure out ways to help you with whatever you're going through. So yeah.
Name and age and answer to his question.
My name is Holly and I'm 28. If we're living together, I would hope that, I know a lot about you at that point. I think words do mean something, but I think actions mean a lot more. So I feel like, maybe we would talk about it, but then I would also try to, ease like something off of your plate in some way, trying to do like maybe like something that you like, or maybe there's like a chore that you normally like pick up around the house, like maybe like I would do it if you're not there because you're working longer hours or something like that. Yeah.
Good. Your name and age and the answer to his question.
Angelica, 32, and I would, provide a safe space for you. There's power of life and death in the tongue, and so as your helpmate, I would want to speak life into you, remind you to stand on the Lord's word, and anything I can do to help, I'm there. So.
Your name and age and the answer to his question.
Hello, my name is Brianna. I'm 30. Can I just double check what your question was just to make sure I answer it properly?
It was a scenario question. I was basically saying, if I was a hard worker and I've been on this job for a long period of time, but within the last month or two, if I came home and I started complaining, I just wanted to know how you would go about, conversating with me, or would you conversate at all?
Okay, so first thing, you're a hard worker, so it obviously shows, your work ethic and your goals. And so I would probably say, let's get grounded and figure out exactly what the problem is, what is bothering you, and then I am definitely a problem solver. So if you don't like the job, then what job do you want? What are your goals? Like,
Right.
What are we gonna do next? You don't have to stay there if you don't want to, but we probably need to figure out what would be the next step so that you're happy within your career, which takes a lot of time of your life since you say you are a hard worker. And so I think the communication is important, and I love that you would be communicating that it was a problem, but I would be very solution oriented and create a safe space that we could just kind of figure it out.
And over here, your name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Jayla. I'm 27. I'm also a really solution-oriented person, so that'd be the first step. Well, the first step would be comfort, right? Because I do want to provide a safe space for you to be able to talk about your problems and anything you might be going through. I feel like I'd be more on the peaceful side of things, so kind of like trying to wind you down after having such a hard day. And then, I'd move into more of a space like, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to stay at this job? I want you to be able to lead your career. But I do want to assist in that. So if you have different aspirations, or if you want to move on from that job, we can talk about like what that might look like. We can look at connections we might have together, and sort of move on from it. Not every job is going to be for you, and life changes really fast and frequently. So that's something that I'd be comfortable with dealing with. Yeah.
Okay. Let's head on back, and I'm going to hand you a pick. There you go. And let's have you pop one balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon.
Oh, man. Every single person here is gorgeous.
Yes, they are.
Every single one. Y'all are amazing. Okay. This is hard, but I got to do it.
Okay. Head up this way. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I thought that you were very handsome, and I just wanted to hear more about what he had to say. I love the question, and it was just, I feel like we could have went to Cowboy Carter together, and it would have been fun. And I like having a good time, so I was just trying to hear him out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon? We saw it was hard, but why'd you end up popping hers?
I don't. She gave a really good answer. I think I was just more drawn to the other lady's answers. Okay. She's very gorgeous. I love this outfit. She's killing it with the black and white. I love the eyeshadow and everything. Or I don't even know what it's called. Yeah. I love it. She has a very nice smile too. So I had to pick somebody. So.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's head back. So we've got 4 ladies left. Go. You're good, girl. All right, so we've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Yes. So what's your relationship with God currently?
Okay.
How does that look?
We'll start there and come back.
Okay.
All right, what's your relationship with God currently?
God is always with me, always in my heart. We talk daily, and I'm not talking about like at a specific time of the day. It's pretty quick, on site, even like right now, you know,
Right.
speaking through me every second of the day. When I move a lot, and I'm trying to settle down, which is, you know, what I'm in search of right now. But every apartment or space that I've had to myself, the first thing I make is an altar. And I've noticed that has led me in a better direction than doing anything else. I also really stand on my man being led by God, because I'm going to be following you. So I got to know that you're following the right person. So,
Right.
yeah, very strong relationship with God.
And what'd you say your name was again?
Jayla.
Jayla?
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I'm surprised he popped on the zebra outfit girl, because I feel like she's well spoken. I think she gave a good answer. She threw something different in there with that she's solutions oriented. So I really liked her answer. I thought she looked good. I think the reason he popped her balloon is really just off of the looks, that he likes the way the other women look more. But also I feel like his questions are good, especially the first one. It was very thoughtful, but I feel like he's going to keep getting the same answers with all of them. Like, I think all of them are going to say that they're God-led, that God is important in their life, especially her. And I know the girl with the curly hair is really religious. I can't remember. I think that the girl with the braids might be a little more, like, spiritual. But I feel like, in general, most of the time, that's always going to be the same thing. But it's good to get it as, like, get them out the way if they don't have this certain quality that I need. Like, asking them if they have kids and what their relationship is like with their baby mama. Like, that's just like a get people out of the way type question.
Okay, what about over here?
God is my best friend. Jesus is my best friend. I talk to him daily. I'm actually also in school for ministry at GCU, so I go there full time as well. I didn't say that, but I want to serve him for the rest of my life and submit to someone that's also serving him.
Beautiful.
Okay, we'll be back. What about over here?
I am actively pursuing a relationship with Christ. I grew up very religious, but my household wasn't as like stern, so it was always my decision to follow Christ. And yeah, I pray, I talk to God every day. I make sure He's in whatever situation I'm in, and make sure, you know, I'm leading with Him in mind. So like I'm just always actively pursuing that. I do want to have a stronger relationship with him. Like since being a flight attendant, it's been kind of hard trying to schedule work balance and, you know, finding me a church home in Chicago, things like that. But I'm actively doing that. Like he's always at the forefront of my mind. So yeah.
That's good.
And so over here, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think I just popped it because I feel like maybe I'm not the woman that he's really looking for as far as spiritual or like maybe religion wise. I'm more of a spiritual person. I do believe in God, and I do find myself talking to him. And not even just like when I'm going through something, but like even when I'm happy. But like I was saying before, I like to have my own personal relationship with God and not really necessarily be tied to like a specific religion.
Okay, cool, got it. And now, is she someone that's your type?
Amazing. She's beautiful. She's
Thank you so much. I think you are handsome too.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. So we did hear from the 3 ladies on your question. I am going to now have you pop one balloon. Okay. So why was your balloon unpopped?
He's my type. He looks like past relationships, so he's definitely my type. But like, yeah, I loved his answers and love what he had to say. He has like a brightness about him, so yeah.
Thank you.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Again, I think it was just the answers. Can I mention something though?
Yeah.
You have some of the most amazing eyes.
Thank you.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. I think Arlette agrees too. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Just want to throw that. Y'all can zoom in on that. No, gorgeous.
Thank you.
Got it. Thank you. Okay, our 2 ladies left. Any questions for him? Okay, we'll go here and then we'll be over there. All right, go ahead.
Do you have a problem with kids? 1 kid.
Okay. So to answer that question, I do not. So normally, I don't.
Okay.
Normally, I don't. I've dated many women with kids, and I'm open to dating a woman with kid. But you know, like when certain things happen in your life, and you know, in relationships and stuff like that, like it makes you kind of like want to step away from certain things. Will I treat a woman different because she has a kid? Absolutely not. She's gonna get the love and respect that she deserves. So I'm open to dating a woman with a kid. I just really need to know what this woman is about. Really, that's really what it is.
That's fair.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. What about over here?
Do you have any kids?
I have 0.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no kids.
Do you want kids?
I do. Yes, ma'am.
How many kids do you want?
I can have as many as God. You know, it's just one of those things. I want one for sure. I definitely want one for sure. If God willing, you know, I have 5, 6. You know,
I just figured I'd ask you a scary question. You know, I'm not on.
It's a beautiful question. Honestly, I think it's beautiful. Yeah, like I'm definitely down to have multiple kids.
I like to see how people react to the question. It's really not that I'm looking for a specific answer. Are you happy in your job, in your career right now?
Right now I am, but I know it's going to lead to something else somewhat within the field.
Are you talking about the music or the security job?
Security. Right now I'm talking about security. With music, I'm definitely like doing it on the side. It's not just a hobby. It's a passion. It's something that I really, really love. It's something that I would like to get paid for. It's not the case right now, but I'm just grateful that I'm even able to use my gift and my talents, you know, in that way. Because I do like positive music. I do Christian music as well. And so it's beautiful. But yeah, I think I just answered. Did I answer it?
Yes.
Okay.
I have one more question. Where do you want to go with your security job?
Eventually, I want to go into corrections.
Okay.
I think that'll be something that I'll probably be good at.
Yeah.
I have brothers who's done that type of work too, and I feel like I have the mindset for it. So.
You have a very selfless spirit, so yeah.
Thank you.
All right. This is the hard part.
So first of all, I think he's gonna pop the girl with the curly hairs balloon because she has a kid. I don't think the other girl has a kid, even though he didn't. I don't think he specifically asked it. I was surprised that he popped the girl that was skinnier. I just personally think she looks the best out of the girls that were left, but I feel like it was just off of the Christianity thing. And like I said, the girl with the braids is not Christian, so that was going to be a kind of a deal breaker for him. But I don't know, like it seems like he's very answer oriented. He's not like really looks oriented. So I don't know. I feel like they both gave really good answers to all his questions. So I feel like he can't eliminate them based off of the question. So really, it's just going to come down to the kid thing. So that's what I would guess.
You're down to the final 2, but it is time to pop a balloon.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
His faith. I think that's the most attractive thing about anyone. You're handsome.
Thank you.
You're very kind. Like I can feel that you have a great spirit. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Got it. And so why'd you end up popping her balloon?
This is so tough, man. I don't know. I guess to be honest, it was probably like when she asked me about the kid, because
I do have a son.
Yeah. It's not that I hate the fact that, you know, women have kids and, you know, I'm trying to date them and what I've dealt with before and stuff like that. It's just that it's something that you got to maneuver around. Like, so you really, as a man, you really got to know, like, who you're dealing with. And as a woman, you really got to know what you want.
Absolutely.
And so for anybody out there, you know, who wants to date women with kids, do it, man. Like, do it. They're beautiful people too. There's women out there who really on their grind. They doing what they need to do for God. They, you know, so and they holding it down. Like these women out here be holding it down. So I applaud.
Sure do.
And you're very and yeah. So
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Let's have you come on up here with us.
27, right?
Hey, that's all right. That's all right.
Okay. Do you guys have any final question for one another? If you don't have one, that's okay as well.
Right now, I don't. Right now, I
Okay.
don't.
Okay, yeah, I don't have any
You're good as
questions.
well? Okay. Well, then, my final question. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Absolutely.
We got a match. I'll take the mic. Okay, you guys can go on up. Make some noise for them, ladies.
That was funny how she said, if y'all haven't seen the last episode, go check out my episode before this. I think that I'll post the person before this, or it was actually 2 videos ago. There was a guy where she got up there at the end with him, and he ended up popping her balloon because she was 27. So that was why she just said 27, if you don't know the backstory, if you don't know the lore. But I'm happy for them. I feel like they'll be a good match. I think he would have been a good match with any of the girls that he was there with at the end. But I think Christianity was really important. He wants somebody that's equally yoked as him, and I do not begrudge him for that. And I don't begrudge him for going for somebody that doesn't have a kid, because if you can't decide, then like he said, it's something you got to deal with. It's not a deal breaker, but it's like it's not gonna be as easy as somebody that doesn't have kids. But let me know what y'all think down below in the comments section about this episode. Let me know what else I should be reacting to. Subscribe if you made it to the end of the video. Like the video. Check out my posts to see my other Pop the Balloon reaction videos. I'm gonna get up out of here. Hope you have a great day. Peace.
Oh, here, let's go, okay, go. Yeah, yeah. She wanna make me her wife, but I don't wanna be her wife, okay. Slide by in the motherfucking range, I do the dash in the vintage, yeah.